Hey everyone, and thank you for joining us again for another day of 12 Days of Christmas. We are back for another day. Today we're going to be doing Keep or Pass with a twist by also saying stay in the past or bring it back with Christmas trends from all different years. Woo!
Let's do it.
So today we're going to be looking at Christmas trends that have been happening for so many years, some that have come and gone, some that are currently going on, and we're going to be listing them off, and then we're going to be putting up if we should keep them, pass, should they stay in the past and not come back, or should we bring back that Christmas trend? Some of them might be ones that you remember, so maybe there are some that you forgot. So let's see what we're going to have. So the first one is real candles on Christmas trees. And this was going on in 1910s. I'm saying stay in the past.
Bro.
Do you realize how much of a fire hazard that was? Your face. You're like, oh my god.
I've never heard of that.
So
pass it and keep it in the
before
past.
they put strings on the lights with the trees, it was real candles that they would put on the trees, and these were live trees because artificial trees weren't into play yet.
Did they just have a death wish back then? Bro.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. Whoa. Wow. Okay. You're doing that.
The next one is tinsel. Oh, wait. Technically, bring it back. Because it's not really popular as much anymore. I'm going to say bring it back, but in moderation.
I don't like tinsel.
Did you know that there were people getting sick because it was made out of lead? I also read this. So there was lead.
Definitely stay in the frickin' past.
So they had to change what it was made out of.
It's just so itchy. I don't like it.
But there are pictures where people load the tree.
I feel like there's some tinsel in here or something, and it's like itching
But
my head.
I like it in moderation. The next one is trains underneath the Christmas tree. I'm going to say keep, because there's still people who do it to this day, where you have the tracks underneath the tree, where you can have the little locomotives. Sometimes you can get the ones where you can put the little droplets to actually have it smoke.
I'm going to be a Grinch.
I love that. We
like
have one. We haven't put it up in a good number of years. I want to put ours up so badly.
I guess if you're a kid, like, I don't know, I'm just a Grinch with that. I don't know. I don't really care for it. Because it's just not me, but it's...
Well, with you, with the cats and the dogs, they would just probably keep knocking it off the track and you have to keep realigning it each time, maybe.
It would be a disaster.
So the trains under the tree became popular in the 1950s. That's when it started.
I can see
I'm also sneaking in some fun facts in here. Artificial trees. So it is a trend because there was a long time where it was real trees.
Yeah.
So that's something we need to keep.
I say keep because I have one. And now they do make them look even more realistic. So they make them this like plasticky material that's like soft. It's not like rough or anything. And it looks real without the mess.
Without the mess or the sap.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's messy. So I should be saying numbers on these, but there's 25 of these because of 25 Days of Christmas. But the next one on the list, which happens to be 5, is Christmas store window displays. They're not really a thing anymore. They somewhat, I guess you could say. But years ago, these things were massive.
I keep forgetting these are a thing.
I know.
These cards.
Bring it back. These were so magical and awesome, almost like a little theater set or like a movie set where they would set these things up. I know in downtown Cleveland years ago in the Higbees, which now it's like one of the casinos. I lost track of the names.
Is this a horseshoe?
No, I think it's called like the Jack Casino now. I don't know. They've whatever. Too many names. But like Higbees, they used to have these big, massive Christmas display windows with animatronics. All that now, they will do stuff with retail where you have like the Christmas packagings or the different stuff. I know like Altered State or these different stores will have like rustic Christmas with sleds and stuff.
Yeah,
but it's not like
year.
what it used to be. Next is themed Christmas trees. So this was a big trend where your main tree was a theme.
Why do a theme?
I'm gonna say pass on it. I say it's okay for your other tree, like if you have like other trees in your house, but there are some people that every single year would like do a new theme on their tree.
Oh yeah, no, I just keep it.
That type of a thing.
It's like multiple. I guess it's more of an aesthetic.
You guys have a theme and aesthetic going on, but you're also keeping a lot of your like memory ornaments.
Yeah, we still have them from our like when we were kids and stuff. So
there are some people that they will do. I saw online a red, white, and blue tree where they will have flags sticking out, bulbs, and they won't stick anything out from their childhood. Or
they do like the buffalo plaid ones. Yeah. I know a lot of people too like have multiple trees, so I guess if you do that, that's fine.
Yeah, I was mainly going by like the main trees or so many people who talk about it.
Fix my hand.
So, I don't think these are really popular anymore. The white Christmas trees.
Ew.
I'm going to say stay in the past. There's also there's also aluminum Christmas trees. I didn't put this on here because I feel like they're so like those silver ones. But the white ones, when you put ornaments on them, I feel like that they look really...
It looks gaudy. And it just looks so fake. Like, you want a fake tree, but you don't want it to be obvious that it's fake. Like, you're not seeing a white tree out there. If it has snow dusted on it, it's not completely stupid. Those are those trees that have flocking on them, too.
Okay, the next one is bubble lights. Do you know what those are?
Those are round ones?
So the bubble lights are... They hook up to a string. There's actual liquid inside, and when it gets hot, it bubbles, and it shoots up like this tube. I want to say bring it back. We actually have a string. It's my dad's.
That sounds like a science project, like a beaker.
So, that's sometimes my mom didn't want them on the tree. Yeah. There's one string of them. I know sometimes Drug Mart will still sell them. Or different places, but I think that they're really cool. I wish we had more of them, but...
I say keep it in the pit.
It sounds like a science project. That's like the perfect...
It does!
I'll have to send you a picture to show you what it looks like. But yeah, it's like this thing at the bottom, and it heats up, and then it's like this little thing here, and it like bubbles and moves, and there's different colors.
That sounds like a
The bottom lights up.
I was like, what are we in, like a chem lab?
So this next one, I had no idea it was a thing. So in the 1920s, they would do goose feather trees were common in the 1920s. It was metal wire and sticks were covered with feathers from geese, turkeys, ostriches, and swans. Freaking
heck to the no. Heck to what? There's gonna be a lot of me like having weird facial expressions.
I really love. I'm loving this right now.
What is that? Oh, I don't know if I should be like throwing these. What? Who just come? Yeah, come into my humble abode and look at my chicken feather tree. I plucked them myself.
In my backyard. My pet's bald now.
Oh, Darla, she's bald now. She's still living, but she's bald now.
Oh my god. Okay. So the next one, it became popular in the 40s using real candles at first. It was where you put a single candle in the windows. Then it turned into those plastic ones.
Yeah.
And people to this day, you will see that there's either one in the window with like the orange bulb, or it's like there's like there's like several of them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I think it works for some people.
I feel like the old people do that.
But I don't know. I kind of want to say stay in the past but if you want to be like more traditional, like old school traditional, then I say you can do it. Like it just depends on the person. But for me, like, I don't know, it's kind of like outdated, but it has its charm. There are houses in my neighborhood when I'm walking around looking at Christmas lights that They do. That's, like, mainly what they do. And then they have, like, outside just the green with the red ribbons and then spotlights.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
I think I'm going to say keep, because I know a lot of the people who do it, it's a tradition that they keep doing. Or if it's, like, they're, like, older people now, they keep doing it. So it's not like it's, like, a god-awful trend like a feather tree.
No.
Well, okay, if a feather tree might actually look pretty cool if it's, like, artsy feathers or something, but not these freaking real, like...
Chicken feathers.
Goose and all this. Okay, the next one is miniature villages in the ceramic villages. Those became popular in the 70s. Some people put them under their tree in the villages, and some people have, like, a whole layout. Like, it's not really as popular, so I'm going to say bring it back, because I think it's kind of cool to have all of, like, the little figurines and all the light-up houses. Like, that would be cool to have, like, a whole theme like that. It's like a town or something.
I mean, I guess you can bring it back. It's a thing. Like, it's like the lights, you know.
Mm-hmm. In the 80s, this became very popular to mix all these different types of ornaments together. So in the past, it was always very specific aesthetics and whatnot. In the 80s, it became popular to mix together your family ornaments, your new bought plastic ornaments, homemade children's ornaments, and all other types that were found on the tree. Like, they put them all together.
I would say keep, because that's pretty much what we do.
That's what we do, too.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, like, for having a theme, like, we have too many different, like, varieties to have a theme on our tree. We would have to have a whole separate tree just for a theme.
Yeah.
Next, plastic light-up outdoor decorations.
Oh, God.
I'm saying bring them back. All of that was the snowman
There's a
and the
house.
gingerbread and all this stuff.
There's a house that if you're going towards the metro park.
Yeah, that house. They always have a ton of stuff on their front lawn.
Like, how much... I'm always, when I go past, I'm like, how much do you need on your lawn?
There was a house by me. They got rid of all of it, I believe, because we haven't seen it in forever.
Yeah.
It was massive amounts, but it was so awesome.
I'm gonna say stay in the past.
Too much clutter for Katie.
Oh, and then some of them are creepy looking. I'm like, heck no, what the heck is that?
So following up for that is the current trend, the blow-up outdoor decorations.
I'm gonna say pass. I'm gonna say pass. My dogs, whenever I'm walking them at night, somebody always puts Olaf up, and they absolutely hate Olaf, and they start yelling at him.
I remember that. You said that last year. I'm going to say pass because I want the plastic ones to come back. They're cool, but, you know, you're running them all day, the fans are on, I don't know.
I don't like them.
Okay. Ugly sweaters.
I'm going to pass on them. I don't really care for them. I would rather wear a Santa hat than a thing, even though this is itchy. But I'd rather wear this than a hideous sweater.
To me...
They're okay if you're having, like, a ugly sweater party or something like that. Or a competition like that. But if you're just wearing it to wear it...
I would never buy one. To me, it'd be a waste of money. That's what I think of it as. Like,
because you're only going to wear it, like, once. Like...
Okay, if I'm going to buy a sweatshirt, it's going to have, like, a graphic print pattern or something actually worthwhile on it. Not this, like, explosive throw-up mess.
Oh, and some of them, like, they're raised, so it, like, has jingly bells
the ones
on
at Jimmy Fallon, when he does... Have you ever seen that where he does his sweaters? Oh, my God. There's so many of them. Some of them are cool. Some of them are like, oh, my God. Some like... I'm just saying...
It's like, what toddler made that?
Oh, I know, right? Next is chocolate advent calendars. Those were popular when we were little. I feel like they're not as popular. They still sell them in stores.
Oh, should we bring it back? Yeah.
So
I keep forgetting this is here.
Yeah, bring it back. It was so popular, but of course then you got people who bought them and they just popped open all the chocolates in one day. We were the house.
Now they make them with, like, alcohol and crap like that. Like, they'll have advent calendars and it's little different bottles of alcohol.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. Like, why?
I know they're making ones with, like, Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards.
And little toys and different
all that.
Like,
but we would be the only open one chocolate a day and then rotate. Okay, you did it today.
Yeah.
Because that's the fun and the point of it.
And they always had, like, different themed ones. Like, there would be Disney or whatever.
Okay, next on the list, sending Christmas cards in the mail with family pictures, like when you stage them and that. I'm going to say bring it back because a lot of people do not do this anymore. They don't even send Christmas cards.
I send them.
So that's why you get for keep. We haven't done them in a while. We'll send them out just to a couple people, but we haven't done the pictures like since we were little. Like my mom would stage it. Like, okay, this is cookies from Santa. We're gonna have you guys at the table. Like, she had like cookies all set up, and like she like did this little play set thing, and like that would be the picture in there. But a lot of people just don't do it anymore.
Yeah, I know. But I feel like it's coming back too at the same time. But there are some people that just don't send Christmas cards at all. Mm-hmm. Like, we'll send them out, and some people don't even send them back.
Oh, right.
Like,
Definitely.
send them back to you. Not send your card back, but, like, send a card back.
The next one is the matching family pajamas that you had on yours.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to
say pass.
Yeah, I'm going to pass on them. Like, it can be cute, but I just physically, I don't know if I would be one of those people. Watch me in the future be one of those people.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen people get too carried away with it, and it's like every single year they're buying a new pair. I don't know. And I feel like it's just for you to plaster your family and stuff all over social media.
Yeah,
that's what I feel like it's turned into.
I don't feel like
if it was enjoyment and a cutesy thing, okay. But people, it's getting out of hand.
Yeah.
And then people are buying the pajamas with their family faces on them. Sean Johnson did that. They were buying like their pajamas with their faces on it, giving.
I was like, I didn't want to spit my drink out.
A white elephant gift exchange.
Oh, God.
I hate this so much.
Keep it in the past.
Oh, I know.
It
needs to go away. It's like a current trend right now. I hate it.
My one side of my family used to do it when we would do like reunions, and oh my God, end up with random freaking things.
I know, because then you do gag gifts, and sometimes it gets inappropriate.
Or
inside
it's just
jokes.
something that somebody had in their house for a long time and they don't freaking want anymore.
I was at a work one once, and it was so uncomfortable. One of the white elephant things they packaged up was fake plastic poop, because it was a joke. About,
I thought it was going to be something totally different.
No, like it was plastic poop. And it was this inside joke. And I was so uncomfortable. I said, I'm not participating in it. I was just sitting and watching. Thank God I did not. Because there was a bunch of...
she would have ended up with it.
Then there was this other thing. It was called...
Is it safe for the internet?
It was a doll. And I don't know if they were calling it like a damn it doll. Like you
beat them. Yeah.
Yes.
I know about those. Yeah, if you're mad, you're supposed to like beat it.
I was trying to remember the word. I want to say
that's what it's called.
A damn it doll. Oh my God.
We got one for our one cousin.
I'm like, no.
Because she always yells. So we were like, here, when you get mad, just beat this. We got it when we were up in Michigan for her. That's why I was like, I know what you're talking about.
I know. So the next thing that relates to this is Secret Santa. I secretly hate Secret Santa.
Oh, I know. I did it once and I didn't like it. I ended up having to get something for somebody that I wasn't really friends with, and I was like...
Yeah, I've done it at work before. My friends, we've done it before. Not gonna lie, I don't like it, so sometimes that's why I'm like, guys, I don't want to participate in it.
We had to do it for sites.
You're right. Oh,
senior year.
I didn't like, in senior year, we were in a program, we had to do it. I did not like that, because
your max they told you to spend was like $10, so it was like, how are you
And you knew there was going to be kids in the class that were going to buy, like, something stupid.
Yeah.
Or nothing at all, so you felt weird even purchasing anything.
You had to write down, like, things that you like stores or brands, and, like, there was a lot of the girls would be, like, Victoria's Secret, Bath & Body, and, like, stuff like that.
I was lucky and got one of our teachers.
I got somebody that I knew.
Well, no, like, the person who I had to give it to, I don't know if I really even knew them well, and I got mad about it. Because I'm like, I don't talk to this person, but the person who gifted me was one of our teachers. Okay. So I felt that was okay. Because, you know, it was like these Aeropostale slippers or something that was popular at the time, and I liked them, I wore them. But, Secret Santa, ugh.
I think the
Sorry,
person
people.
that got me, like, they gave me a Bath and Body Works gift card.
I think I did body wash or something.
Yeah.
So if my friends are watching this, sorry guys, I don't like Secret Santa.
Don't do it anymore.
Next is the skinny Christmas tree. It was like those very skinny things that became popular. My grandma bought one. Relatives bought them. They were so popular.
I had one a long time ago. When we would do 2 trees, we would have a skinny one. But I don't like it.
Yeah, we thought it was dumb because the branches are short. You can barely fit anything on them. And then it was like the skinny little twig. Because our family members put their trees on the rotating stands.
Okay.
Yeah, my grandma has it where it's a very slow motor that moves so you could see the tree, and so did my other relative, and so you had these little skinny trees moving. Of course, my grandma got rid of it like fast, but
like a twig.
She didn't keep that trend long. Elf on a shelf.
Oh, heck no.
I'm gonna say keep.
Those things are creepy.
I think it's a cute little thing where, like, every day or a couple days, you would, like, it's a cute little elf, and you move it somewhere, but you say it's creepy.
They're creepy, one. And then, the concept behind them, like the story. Elf on the shelf is watching you, what you say and what you do. It's watching you. It's always watching. That's what I think is creepy. But, I don't know. I think I say pass because, like, so many people, like, have put them on social media so much that I got so tired of seeing, like, now so-and-so is going ziplining in the bathroom with dental floss. Like, yeah, people would get extra. Somebody at the end, like the last day, they made it where like Thanos snapped and it was candy cane dust.
Man, you people are getting creative with this.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god.
See, I find that stuff, like, creative, but I know you with the dolls and all of the certain things.
I mean, I say pass because I got annoyed with it, but it is creative. But yeah, I was like, when I saw the candy cane dust and it was like Thanos snapped into
Good. Next is the Christmas pickle, where it's that glass blown ornament. You hide it in the tree, and then you look for it.
I kind of say bring it back because I guess it's kind of fun. I'm not going to be Ebenezer Scrooge through the whole video. Okay.
I'm trying to figure this out because I have done it before.
I've never done it.
And I felt like what goes on is that because it was done many times at this person's house, people would cheat. So they would go and try to look for this ahead of time because the parent would give out a gift card.
Or money or something.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it's a fun concept, but the problem is you gotta watch because people can trash your Christmas tree at the same time.
Yes.
Violence. I have seen violence with this thing. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I say it is kind of fun. I guess I will say keep, but be cautious.
Mm-hmm. I've never done it, but I mean, I think it's kind of a fun concept.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 24 on the list is the luminary bags. The luminary bags with candles in them that people put on their lawns. It's those see-through bags. I say keep, but also bring back because I feel like that there's people who do it not anymore. It's
my neighborhood does it every Christmas Eve. However,
are you guys like the only ones that end up doing it?
Yeah, there's only a couple houses on my street that do it, and I don't know if a lot of any on the other streets do it, but it's supposed to make the street look like a runway for Santa.
I think it's cool. I like that.
I say keep it because I think it's fun. We do it, and it looks really, really pretty when you're coming down the street and when people would do it, like my whole entire street when we were kids would do it and it would be lined.
Now people got lazy.
Now people just don't do it. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of sad.
Yeah. So the last one on the list is the current decorating trend. That's why I put it last. The outside light projections that everyone's pointing at their house. Like it's either the kaleidoscope or it's like the snow, that type of a thing.
I'm going to say pass. We have one where it's like red and green, but we haven't used it in a couple years.
I'm going to say keep. Sometimes I like it when people have other strings of lights up and they use that. Sometimes if people just have one thing shining at the house, I don't know. So I get on the fence about it. But they're cool. I like the kaleidoscope ones. Some of those. So sad.
Some people have the ones where they like, it's got snowflakes and the snowflakes move.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're cool to an extent, but I don't know.
Yeah. So that is our 25 Christmas trends that have been going on over the years. Some are still here, some are gone, some we want to keep back, and some we want to get put away in a closet somewhere. Go away, eh?
Like putting actual candles on your Christmas tree or a goose feather Christmas tree.
So how about you comment below and see if, like, were you kind of, like, I don't know, like, caught off guard by some of those things like Katie was? Are there things you want to keep, put away, bring back? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for joining us for another day of 12 Days of Christmas. Make sure you join us tomorrow with another fun-filled day and another video.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Mm-hmm. And thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for joining us in the Chatverse.